Who are we? And what is our role in the universe? Planet Earth is part of a great cosmic drama, and our journey to become part of another galaxy has already begun.
Getting any ideas for our science project? Not yet. We've got to figure out how we're going to make a simple machine. Since it's a simple machine, it can't use any electrical power, and it has to make work easier to do. Let's think about it tomorrow. Besides, maybe the rest of our project group will come up with something. I've got to go. I promised my cousin Sheila I'd help her get ready for an art show. You want to come along? Sure. Yo, you want to play some baseball?
No, thanks. I'm gonna chill.
Dude, you want to do some rock and roll tonight?
Nah, I'm just gonna hang.
Hey, man, want to do some skateboarding at the mall?
Nah, I'm not into it.
You thought smoking pot would take you places you'd never been. So how come you're going nowhere?
You're watching Cairo TV Channel 7, your 24-hour news source.
It's 10:05. I'm Brian Wood. Tacoma is marking the 50th anniversary of the collapse of Galloping Gertie, and actress Mary Martin is dead. That's the latest news. Next news in an hour on Cairo, your 24-hour news source.
You're watching Cairo TV Channel 7, your 24-hour news source.
So I'm standing in the checkout line, and this really attractive woman sees I have Kellogg's Bran Flakes. And she says,
Buying that for your father?
"Come on." I looked her straight in the eye, and I said, yeah, they're for Dad." K-E-double-L-O double good. Kellogg's Bran Flakes. Toasted taste to you.
I'm freshening. And freshening.
And freshness.
Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. 30 days, freshens out of your way. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in.
Frank.
What?
Frank.
What?
Frank.
What?
Get set to switch.
Shit.
What was that?
I don't know.
Attention, your wristwatch has malfunctioned. This entryway is temporary and will disappear
Get in there.
10
What?
seconds.
Move.
We don't know what's down there.
Now.
8 seconds. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
I have now enjoyed health for the first time in my life in the last 5 years after 45 years of debilitating illness.
That's great. And what is her name?
Barbara Quinn.
And so do you hold a grudge against Barbara for introducing you to the business?
Barbara's in my prayers every night, if thanks. I feel like that I owe my life to Barbara. Oh, honor.
How well have you done financially?
Well, extraordinarily well. My top earning in my whole life before was $40,000 a year, and that was gutting it out about 60 hours a week. And just now, really in my third year of focusing on this program, my income is going to be about $170,000 this year. And this is just the beginning. I mean, 3 years, I'm only 50 years old. Can you imagine by the time I'm 65?
So how many years of sales training have you had?
Prior to the program in network marketing?
Mm-hmm.
None. None whatsoever.
Never sold anything in your life?
No. And I don't sell anything now. I share my story. And when I share my passion and my conviction about this program with others, that's what they buy.
And who's Val Vincent's partner going to be against these two? Wait a minute. What's Steven? I don't know. Don't care, really. And then, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. What the heck? Your ass better call somebody.
Seth. Rocky, it's the governor.
Take a message.
Ed? Yeah, this place was like a bunker last night, like there was a war going on here. When can you come back? I see. Well, we're just going to get out of here for a few days. Camping. Okay. Right. We will. Thanks. Bye-bye.
What did he say?
He said,
No more hangers!
Consciousness is that annoying thing between naps. A shower is halfway between bed and the world. Karaoke is Japanese for tone deaf. When your juices are going, you see life for what it really is. Starburst, get your juices going.
I'm not pretty enough to be Miss America. But here I am with a crown on my head. It's real. And how could it happen to the little girl from Brandon, Mississippi? I think even now it evokes memories. I guess what I was really feeling was I was Cinderella.
There are a lot of smart reasons to apply for the American Express card. Just call the number below.
And then a canceled flight won't leave you stranded.
I can't believe they canceled our flight.
It'll be fine. This is a great day. It's a beautiful drive.
Because unlike a bank card, the American Express card has no preset spending limit.
You can apply right over the phone.
With the American Express card, you're in control. You pay your bill in full. There's no revolving debt, no outrageous interest. You stay out of that trap.
So call the number below. You can apply right over the phone.
I still don't know where I lost that wallet. My whole life was in it. Pictures, license.
So we're on bread and water?
No. New card.
If you ever lose the card or it's stolen, you can get a replacement in 24 hours.
Don't delay. Call the number below and apply now.
Now, some people look at this and say, gosh, isn't that one of those pyramids? And what's the perception of a pyramid? People at the top make all the money and the people down below do all the work, right? Isn't that the perception of a pyramid? Let me explain why this is not a pyramid and why people at the top don't necessarily make all the money. Let me just make a quick point before I discuss the pyramid issue. It's not the geometric shape that people have a problem with. This geometric shape is probably the shape of your family tree, the shape of our government. To the architect, it's the strongest structure known to man. Here's what makes the network marketing structure the absolute fairest structure available. In most network marketing companies, everyone can earn a certain number of levels deep of the organization they build. Everyone in the company can earn that same number of levels deep.
Give up process.
He can't get away with a thing like that. I'll go.
Just thread it in seconds, and away you go. The durable chain stitch assures a clean, secure job every time. There's no bobbin to wind, fuss with, or lose. Handy Stitch has genuine Singer toughness, yet it's so simple and safe a child can use it. Make on-the-spot repairs, beautiful decorations, straight stitches, curved stitches. Handy Stitch has hundreds of uses and goes anywhere you go. It comes complete with 5 mini spools of thread, an extension spindle for your own standard spools, plus convenient battery pack and accessories. It's a genuine Singer for only $29.95. Here's how to order.
Call toll-free 1-800-421-2000 or send $29.95 plus $5.95 shipping and handling to Singer Handy Stitch, P.O. Box 8449, Atlanta, Georgia.
Men, they're always trying to impress me.
Hey, China!
They think big muscles are all I care about.
Hey, China!
The truth is, I like brains and brawn.
Hey, China!
That's why I love the man who takes Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. It's a safe, smart way to burn fat and get an extra boost of energy.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
Stinking bomb! Go Rangers!
Tony! Hi.
Whoa, Amonte's off tonight!
Okay, Tony, that's an 82 for accuracy.
Got a piece of that?
Rated E for everyone.
I think.
Aha! So, are you here to request an encore or to release us?
Not us. You. Miss English stays our guest for the night.
Oh, no. That is not it. I know my rights.
What?
I demand to see a lawyer.
Don't be ridiculous.
Try to release me, I will knock you both on your butts.
She was a long way from home.
Why do I get the impression that you're just not driving through?
But this is where he found her.
Stand by you.
This is where he loved her.
Stand by you.
This is where he'll fight to keep her.
I never expected to feel this way again.
Robert Redford, Kristen Scott Thomas, The Horse Whisperer, rated PG-13, starts Friday, May 15th at a theater near you.
We will return to Mommy Dearest in a moment on TNT.
Sweating like crazy. You got TV cameras all over you. The last thing you want is this white clumpy thing running down your arm. It's just rude.
We asked some of the hottest pros under the sun to switch antiperspirants.
Degree Invisible Solid? What's that?
I would assume it goes on clear, but I'm not sure I believe that.
When your body heats up, Degree Invisible Solid releases extra protection with a clear difference.
Right there. See, there's no white stuff. The harder I work, the harder it works.
No flaking, no funk, no Klingons.
Degree Invisible Solid works hard but never shows.
After the match, there's a ton of girls. Gotta be cool.
Tina! Bring me the axe!
The most prominent theory was that it was caused by eating corn. And there were other people who thought that it must be carried by an insect. This was fairly early on in the bacteriological revolution, and so some people thought that it was carried by a bacteria. But no one knew what caused it, and there was great panic.
Goldberger journeys through the South. Everywhere he travels, the picture is strikingly similar. Desperately poor people, working in cotton fields and textile mills, suffering from the disease. Goldberger visits insane asylums and other state institutions where alarming numbers of new cases are being reported. He knows the disease causes insanity, which might account for the victims in asylums. But why is it so prevalent in orphanages and prisons? And if it's an infectious disease, Why isn't the staff getting sick as well?
What's your problem?
PhD from Harvard and is a professor of marketing at the University of Illinois at Chicago, who actually teaches network marketing at the university. Dr. King, we're delighted to have you here.
And there is danger in allowing spirits with evil intentions to enter. Maybe it's mind over matter. Maybe it's not. At night, when our subconscious mind takes over, a delicate and intricate network of dreams are woven. Their hidden meaning can be revealed, but you must first remember them.
What's the first way to look at a dream?
The first way to look at a dream is literal, in the sense that the dream may say exactly what it's saying and nothing more. So if you have a dream of hitting the lottery and you see the 6 numbers, don't go any further, because fortunes have been made this way.
I asked Dr. Bernard to explain what the most important aspect is when considering one's dream.
The more they can get to that field, the more people can talk about that, the more they can hear about it, the more they can expand, the more their leaders can grow, the bigger the corporation grows, the more profits. It's just exactly the reverse of typical corporate mentality. It works wonderfully for people who understand it and who really participate in it.
That's great. So does somebody have to have a sales background, do you believe?
Well, Tim, any accumulated skill that's applicable to the next task is always a big advantage. No question about that. But a sales background is not all that important. And the nice thing about it is that it's not. The exciting thing about network marketing is that it's a people-to-people business. And people use more of their people skills than they use their sales skills.
Come in.
it killed him. Oh, I didn't want to do it, but I just had to. He was driving me crazy, and
Miss Crawford, could you tell us what will happen after we leave you this evening?
Oh, the children and I will probably sit and watch the Christmas tree lights, and then later we'll welcome some of the children's friends to help us sing Christmas carols.
And surely you'll finish up by reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
No Christmas Eve would be complete without that.
Well, as a Christmas present to our listeners, would all of you like to say the last two lines?
And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
And good night to you, Miss Crawford, and thank you for allowing all of us to share your Christmas Eve.
And thank you, George, and Merry Christmas to you and to all your listeners.
Mommy's not quite ready yet, Mr. Wilbur.
Someone once said to me, I feel uncomfortable making money off my friends or family. If you have that concern, who do you feel comfortable making money off of? Probably a stranger. So how do you justify earning money off a stranger? Your justification would probably be, I'm providing a good service or a good product at a fair price. So why wouldn't you offer that to a family member? Put yourself in your family member's spot. Do you think that your friends or family would rather compensate a stranger for the same product or service that you offer? Wouldn't you rather compensate your family member than a stranger? My sister is in the printing business. I say to her, Cindy, if you can match quality and price, I'd rather give you the business than anyone else. That only makes sense.